Hi everyone, I'm Grace. I'm 37 this year, living in the countryside, on the outskirts of Hangzhou, one of China's biggest cities. 37, no steady income, no friends, no kids. I wander around, live more and more frugally, and all my belongings fit into the trunk of a car. I've really messed up my own life. I have one older sister, 3 years older than me. She has two children, a 17-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son. My brother-in-law works at a hospital in our county. He's a surgeon, a civil servant, with a respectable job and stable income. Their life is happy and perfect. When you look at me, though, words can't describe it. That's why my parents are both angry and anxious toward me. I can feel the pressure they're under, living in a small Chinese county town. They've lived there their whole lives, and almost everyone in town knows each other. Even if they don't, a few words will lead them to mutual acquaintances, so they might as well know everyone. And the conversation always circles around the same topics. How old are the kids? What are they doing? Married yet? Had kids yet? At my age, not having a job is somewhat acceptable, but not having children is just terrible. People whisper, is there something wrong with them, not having kids after so many years of marriage? Something wrong physically, mentally? In such a tightly knit place, where everyone knows everyone, it's hard not to be affected. My parents care a lot about face too. They want others to see only the good side of their family. That pressure passes down to them, then to me. I don't have a full-time job. My husband runs his own online shop. But in the eyes of the older generation, that doesn't count. All they want is a stable job, stable income, no risks. So in my parents' hearts, my sister's family fits their expectations better, gives them more face, and checks all the right boxes. Because of this, my husband doesn't like my parents. He thinks they don't love me and treat me unfairly. So every holiday, he refuses to go to my parents' house. And I've struggled with this so many times. Since ancient times, the conflict between a woman and her mother-in-law has been seen as an eternal problem. And now, I finally understand why. It's really hard. I've never said any of this inside China or on any Chinese social media, in case my family sees it. But YouTube is a place they will never look at in their lifetime. Life really does feel like a total mess because of me. I often lie awake at night, wondering, what did I ever do wrong? I've never hurt anyone, never been a burden to anyone. And I've been living my small, quiet life earnestly. Yet, just because I don't have a respectable job and haven't had a child, I've become the family's failed example. My sister's family is happy and secure, and I'm truly happy for her. But every time we're compared, it stings a little. My parents never say harsh words, but their sighs, their silences, the way they hold back from speaking, they hurt more than any criticism ever could. Sometimes when I stare out the window, I zone out, thinking how strange life is. You really can live with just a car, all your belongings fitting in the trunk, one person by your side, and 2 little rescue dogs. Life as simple as can be. Maybe I didn't ruin my life after all. Maybe I just cared too much about everyone else's answers and forgot to ask myself. This life, even though it's simple, even though it's misunderstood, are you truly happy? And I think the answer is yes. I'm gathering myself and heading out for a simple lunch. This is a small noodle shop I come to often. It's been open for over a decade, affordable and really delicious. I ordered the small yellow fish cooked with rice cake. I order this every single time I come. Anyone else like me, always going to the same restaurants and ordering the same dish. I've heard for a long time that in Western countries, spitting out fish bones is considered rude or impolite. But I'm Chinese, and I grew up inland. Almost all the fish we eat are freshwater fish with tons of tiny bones. We learn to pick out and spit out bones from a very young age. For us, this isn't rude at all. If you're good at eating fish without getting bones stuck, people even praise you for it. So I'm really curious. To all my foreign friends, how do you eat fish where you're from? Do you just avoid fish with bones completely? Let me know in the comments. I'm so curious. I'm not just going to stop after lunch. I'm gonna get some shrimp and make a dish I've been craving for so long. Just thinking about it already has me so excited.
开虾当饭吃啊！
他一天吃1斤多虾，
哇，好幸福啊！
吃2个漱口这么大。 吃的全活的，哪天给死一家没人吃的，一天也死这几十个家。
I usually spend my afternoons editing videos, but I've been secretly trying to practice more English lately. Some friends said my voiceover sounds a bit too I-like, but I'm really not confident about my English. I'm just nervous, but forcing myself to keep going.
James go to the bakery shop. There is a long line. He gets in the back of the line. It takes him 15 minutes to get to the front of the line. The shop assistant asks him what he wants. He points at the croissant. There is a long line. 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 He gets in the back of the 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 line.
My girl Daimi, the yellow pup, is expecting babies. So whenever there's something yummy, she gets an extra special treat. Okay, time for us humans to eat. For me, cooking is never a chore. It's the calmest moment of my day. Preparing colorful vegetables is so pleasing to the eye, and it always lifts my mood without me even noticing. Maybe cooking is the smallest form of meditation. It lets me set aside all my worries and focus only on the present. Turning simple ingredients into something delicious nourishes both my body and soul. To those of you watching, please eat well and be kind to yourself. Today I'm making Huangji Huang braised pot. No water added at all. Just let the sauce simmer all the ingredients until tender. Wow, my mouth is watering just looking at it. Eating the meal I cooked with my own hands, I suddenly thought about my 20s. Back then, I was always desperate to chase something. I pushed my health too far just to make money, and worked tirelessly for the things I wanted. I used to think happiness was something grand, a promotion, traveling the world, being loved deeply. It wasn't until I turned 37 that I slowly realized what truly makes life shine is always those ordinary, even unnoticeable moments. Sometimes I still feel lost and tangled, but I always come back to my senses and tell myself, happiness is actually simple. Just cherish the present with all your heart. Happiness is when you have an apple, simply enjoy the apple. Don't care about oranges, and don't think about tangerines. So feeling the wind is happiness. Eating well is happiness. Even basking in the sun makes me feel happy. This is just an ordinary day of mine here in China. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. See you next video.